So morning of day one on this section hike, which takes us from Daleville to Rockfish Gap, which is the beginning of the Shenandoah National Park. That's where we hiked last fall. And this is about a 130-mile section. We're on day one. We're actually slack packing back to the hostel we're staying in. Doing about 15, almost 16 miles today. And it's a beautiful morning. Just perfect temperature, really. And this section follows a good bit along the Blue Ridge Parkway. So we got dropped off this morning on the parkway, and we're hiking south back to the hostel. But yeah, enjoying this morning. Super quiet, super peaceful, and beautiful. The leaves are just coming out, and good bit of wildflowers and things. Very still. Lots of birds. That's about it. So we'll check in later. So it's the morning of day two. We just got dropped off at the spot we slack packed back to the hostel last night. So now we're heading north. Always nice having the opportunity to sleep in a bed and get some town food and relax. But now we're on the trail, and now it's tent camping and all the normal stuff. So looks like the weather is going to be pretty good for today, and then tomorrow evening it might rain. If the timing is like it shows, it may rain while we're camped, which would be perfect. Other than that, we'll probably do a 15-mile day plus or minus, which is pretty normal for us. Starts out pretty easy like this. We're walking right along the Blue Ridge Parkway, and then we've got a pretty good climb at the end of the day. Probably one of the tallest climbs we got in this section. But beautiful day, beautiful weather, and some gorgeous views. You can't see really well. I know it's tough on the video to see it, but we should have some great views this morning. So onward we go. So these mountains are called the Peaks of Otter. sharp top, flat top. Or 2 out of the 3. And there's a view out the other side too. It's the Blue Ridge Parkway. And this is looking west. Beautiful morning. It's a nice view looking west. Oh, maybe east. This be east? North would be.
Well, the sun's south. You can't, yeah, I'd probably say northeast, because that's Apple Orchard Mountain over there. So we'll be climbing.
Oh yeah, with the towers on it.
Yeah.
That's right there. So afternoon of day 3, and we reached the top of Apple Orchard Mountain. Its elevation's 4203. It's the highest mountain on this section. You can see there's a FAA tower behind here, but you definitely get views on both sides of the mountain. Some of the trees are in the way, but it was quite a climb. It was about 8 hours of not 8 miles of mostly climbing. And we started in the morning and just got here. It's probably around 1 o'clock. So it was tough. Steep in some spots and easier in others, but basically one long climb with some breaks in here and there, but oh, there it is, 4225. And there's the FAA tower. And there comes Thumbs. It's his second time up here. He hiked this section before. My first time. But it was good. We had a good night last night, stayed in the shelter. We're the only ones in the shelter. Typically don't go to the shelters, but there wasn't many tent sites, and we got about 6.5 miles or so now to get to where we want to camp tonight. Beautiful day. Supposed to be some rain tomorrow. We just don't know how much. I don't think it's going to rain hard, but it was a hard-fought battle, but we won. And get this beautiful view at the top. This is called Thunder Ridge Lookout. It's mile 774.2. Gorgeous view.
Gosh, thanks for the invite. Sick invite.
These trilliums are everywhere. They're just gorgeous. Just cover the whole hillside. Just so beautiful. As far as I can see, they're just covered. It's crazy. So morning of day 4, and it's raining. It's drizzling, but this is the top of High Cock Mountain. And it was a pretty good climb getting up here. No real views because of the rain, but and pretty soon the leaves will be out on the trees and you won't see anything up here. This is called Matt's Creek. It flows right into the James River. So this is the footbridge over the James River. There's thumbs up ahead. Railroad bridge. Mountains all around us. So morning of day 4, nope, day 5. We're heading up out of Glasgow. We stayed at the hostel last night. Rainy morning, supposed to clear up, but we got a pretty good climb this morning, and then downhill in the afternoon. About 15 miles is what we're shooting for. Hopefully it won't rain all morning, but I think it's supposed to clear up here shortly. It's not raining very hard, but it's kind of steady drizzle. But yeah, it should be a pretty section. Section so far is down near the James River, and it was really nice. Some creeks flowing in there and such. So should be a good morning, or a good afternoon too, once we get this rain out of the way. And hopefully we'll get some good views up on the top, and I'll take those. This is the view from Little Rocky Row, mile 791.4. It's the James River down there below. It's where we got dropped off this morning. Beautiful morning. Cleared out. Sun's coming out. Such a blessing to be on the trail. This view spot's called Little Rocky Row. It's at mile 794.4. You can see the James River. Beautiful view. It's a beautiful view spot. Looking towards the east. You're in the James River. That bridge down there is very close to where we started this morning. Woo! This one swings a bit. Perfectly safe. So morning of day 6, a little cooler this morning and breezy. Slept good last night. We had a really nice campsite right next to the river. Tom's not been feeling good for the last couple of days. He's been had nausea and diarrhea, so there's a virus that goes around here in the hiker community called norovirus, and it's pretty common, and I guess south of here it's been really bad. So it's a possibility he picked it up while we were in the hostel, or it could be from water. You know, we drank out of one river that was more of a river, so I don't know. But he's feeling better today, which is good. We're kind of going through an area too that's heavy with ticks. The thru hikers and folks at the hostel were telling us that this section's probably has the most ticks on the trail between here and north of the Shenandoah National Park. So we've been on the lookout for those. I had one crawling up my arm this morning. So, but Lyme disease is a real deal. A lot of folks at the hostel were talking about it, and one of the guys there, thru hiker, just got treated, and he was kind of recovering from it. So you got to be careful. Got to check yourself and try to keep from getting bit. But other than that, pretty easy day today. We're hiking to a trailhead and getting a ride into town so we could resupply, get some more food and such. And then we'll be back on the trail in the morning. We got 4 more days to get to Rockfish Gap, which is the beginning of the Shenandoah National Park, which we hiked last fall. So this will fill in that gap. And even though it's cool, it's a nice morning to hike, and it's been a beautiful time this morning, just enjoying the sound of the birds and nature. So on we go, and we'll catch up with you a little bit later. This is the top of Bald Knob, mile 812. Beautiful view west. Beautiful morning. So you can see the smoke off in the distance. It's from a prescribed burn. We got down the trail and got turned around by the Forest Service. And due to all the timing, we're gonna have to cut off our hike. So this will conclude it here on day 6. We're going into day 7. So we'll get about a half a day of day 7. Have to come back and do the rest of the section north, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Still a beautiful view up here.